Well, the newest edition of Florida Weekly is out today.
The publication's presentation editor, the man that makes the layout and the stories come to life with cool graphics, Eric Raddatz here with the preview.
It's a pleasure to be here. How you doing, Chad and Heather?
Doing
Doing
great.
well. On the cover of this week's Florida Weekly, you're diving into a pricey subject, homeowners insurance.
Yes, and this week we expose a crazy law. This is one that you're going to want to read. Essentially, there's a law in Florida that gives license to steal. Now, stay with me.
Okay.
Insurance companies claim that this could raise home rates 10% a year for all of us. Here's the problem. Homeowners have some water damage, may cost them $5,000 to fix, but instead they sign an assignment of benefits to attorneys who are suing insurance companies, which often go uncontested. Instead of spending $5,000, insurance are paying out $20,000 to $30,000 a pop. These are a type of claims. In 2006, there was only 400 in the state of Florida. And now in 2017, there are 28,000 such cases. Insurance companies are wondering when this will end. We take a look at this law in detail and that grants license to steal, and what, if anything, lawmakers are going to do about it.
All right, very good. Well, we talk about insurance and homes. A lot of people are seasonal, so they got their seasonal homes here. You can't just, though, leave in March or April, close the door and not come back. A lot of people need someone to check on their homes. So is this big business here?
Yes, and we take a look at the people who do the home watching.
Home watchers for
home
a
watchers. You got to get a good home watcher in there. I mean, of course, we have a lot of security checks that are used. You might want to have a friend check in or a neighbor. But what about hiring those professionals who do nothing but do home watching? Who do this? Are they affordable? Is having the right one around really going to save you some money, or possibly save you a lot of money of costly expenses in the long run? We take a look at those who do it in this week's Florida Weekly.
Flush toilets, make sure everything's safe.
Yes.
Flooding.
Exactly.
Nothing's flooding. That's good.
You don't want to come back in November, January and see, what happened?
Damage and mold and mess.
Yes.
George Washington's teeth? You guys are writing about this in Arts and Entertainment?
Well, it's one of the plays at the Play Lab at Florida Repertory Theater this year. And they do it every year, and they take a look at 5 or 6 playwrights' freshest works that haven't been played anywhere else. And they do casual readings with the folks at Florida Rep. It's very exciting.
His teeth were wooden, right?
Well, there's a controversy, and I don't want to. I don't really know.
Don't give it away. Okay.
I'm not going to. Yeah,
we'll
but
read the article.
It's the name of one of the plays is George Washington's teeth. So if you go and see at the Play Lab this weekend at Florida Rep,
maybe they'll explain it.
The questions will be all answered.
Some familiar names here. Taylor Hicks is going to be in town. Louis Anderson, Sheena Brooks from The Voice fame.
Yep, she's playing downtown at the Barbecue and Bands, right across from the Cindy Renews Arts Center. And also don't forget Fort Rock and a bunch of other top picks. If you don't know what to do this weekend, pick up Florida Weekly, because we'll let you know all the fun things you can do, even in this hot heat. Be safe out there.
Yes.
Like Waterman Broadcasting, Florida Weekly has a talented team that put the product out there, and we're sad to report a longtime voice with Florida Weekly has gone silent.
Yes, and so we lost a good one. One of our best, most wonderful writers I've ever had the chance to work with, Bill Cornwell, this past week, and we pay tribute to him in this week's Florida Weekly. His stories will always be remembered and always be cherished, and we certainly do miss him and pay tribute to him in this week's Florida Weekly.
You said back in the fall he wrote the cover story dealing with politics. With Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and that might be a memorable article.
Yeah, and the story of that was it all ends here, and he had a real take that really no one else kind of had at politics and life in general. We love and we miss him,
He had a
and
gifting.
we pay tribute to him.
Sorry about your loss.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Sounds good.